Yeah, let's go.
Let's go find Gamin.
Welcome back
Hope everything goes well.
to Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we continued with the Lantern Ride, and we got a meetup with Gaming now. And last episode, we met Cloud Retainer and Ganyu and Yao Yao and Shenhe and some little child. And now we meet this guy again, because there's some stuff we need to help him with his family, but he doesn't know about this yet.
Hi, Gamin. Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already,
I mean, it was Cloud Retainer's idea. I personally would not want to get myself involved in his business, because it's his business and he maybe doesn't want us getting involved, but Cloud Retainer told us to do it, and that's what we have to do now, so...
Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Alright, I've got the time. Where are the
It's
goods?
just me, or does he look kind of troubled today? Like, he doesn't look too happy.
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
You know what? Sign me up, because I haven't been to Xiaoyang Village yet, and I want to see what this place looks like.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
It's... is it his father?
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as
That's
possible.
fine by me.
Alright, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Okay. Who is this about? The lead returns to the pavilion. Whatever that means, my English not that good. We're going to the place where we haven't been to yet, which means we don't have any teleport points, so lots of walking. Also, new banners are here, and Xiao and Yamiko are here right now, which means I won't be pulling. I won't need to pull. But also, I certainly won't start saving Primogems, because that would mean I would have to play the game. If there's one thing we won't do on here, is play Genshin Impact. Oh, we are teleporting to the place. Oh, that's why the loading screen took so long, because I don't have teleport points here. Oof. Okay, at least that means I can just go there and activate... Wrong button. Activate the teleport pointer right away.
You're a bit quiet today, Gamin. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
It's so pretty.
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Let me activate first. It kind of reminds me of Qingce Village, but like with less yellowy tones and like more of green, because like that field over there literally just looks like Qingce Village. Oh my god, look at the cute tree! Oh my god, this place is beautiful. I want to live there. I want to be here forever and ever and drink tea by the water fountains. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. This is so cutesy. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the client in a second. Let me be on a stroll for a minute now. I wanna check out these things. Everything around here looks so adorable. Aww. I wish I would just be standing here weeping the floor. Because like, you know, the scenery is nice, so I would just enjoy doing literally anything here. Give me that. Chen-Yu Adept tea. Oh yeah, give me more tea. Oh yeah, I'm getting more tea. Hell yeah. Give me more tea. Give me. These things are predictable, and I like it. Give me more tea. All of that. Oh, do I spy a little treasure chest over here? Do I spy something? I bet there's something up here. Or I'm just gonna fall off the rooftop. Okay. This is my call to get back to the quest menu. Oh wait. I want some tea. Hell yeah. Alright. This place ain't that big after all, so... Time to go where we need to go. And I don't think that it's gonna be someone we actually know. I think it's just gonna be some NPC. Look at the butterflies. This is giving me spring vibes, which real life has not been giving off lately, unfortunately. So I'm all here for that. I wanna have a vacation here, like in real life. I'm sorry. I clearly don't go out much. So like I said, the weather in real life isn't giving. It's giving November, even though it's February. But that's just a typical February. Who are you? Hello? Are you bowing before me? Oh, me too. I wish I could bow. Sir Pomsalot! I can't feed the cat. He looks just like my cat. Touch the dish. Meow. Are we having any fish nearby? Can I freeze them? Wait, how can I kill fish if I don't have pyro on my team? Ah, I got it. Hello, kitty. What do you mean I don't have it? Fish sized from a pelican's mouth and put it in the feeding bowl. You want me to kill a pelican for you? There's none here. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I do see a few point though. I'm just gonna take this real quick and then we're gonna proceed with the quest for real. For real, okay? Wow! It's beautiful. Just taking some laundry with me. And now we're gonna talk to some random guy. If I can find the place where we need to go. Is it gonna be Cloud Retainer again? I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Everything revolves around here.
Make my escape.
Higher. Now where in this skedaddly diddly doodle do I need to go? Oh, there is someone.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Are they related? What's with the spice going on between them? Oh. I knew it! Oh no. How weird.
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
What's with the disrespect? This
The goods are all in order.
breaks my heart seeing him like that. I've known him for 2 episodes, but if anything happens, I'm gonna cry.
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us.
This is all very awkward.
Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's
Maybe
go.
the important client in question is actually Xingqiu, because he hasn't shown up yet, and normally when 4 stars get a skin, they also show up with their skin, like Lisa and Sumeru, or like... I actually can't remember... Oh wait, we have seen Kaya's skin in-game, that was like the... theater thing with Klee together. So we just need to see Xingqiu in a skin now, so... It would make sense if he's the one. I'm gonna go all the way back to Liyue. All the way back to Liyue. Or to Wangshu. Oh! Okay, perhaps it's Xiao. Would have been my other guess. Actually, would have been my first guess, but I was like, wait, maybe Xiao is not gonna show up this time. But it's the letter, right? So Xiao has to show up at least once. Or in the cutscene. It would be weird if he wouldn't show up at all. Whee! Or maybe it's not Xiao after all. There could be surprises.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
No rest for the wicked.
I'm fine.
And where we going to?
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mystery?
Paimon, it's okay. Stop
Paimon.
trying. That's so awkward. This feels like watching family dinner unfold as it typically unfolds. And like you don't want to be involved at all. Because it gets awkward.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but...
Just let him go.
Oh man. Oh man.
Okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Me.
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Masked bandit one. Yeah, we know who you are.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
What are you guys doing here?
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Is this Cloud Retainer's doing? Did Cloud Retainer set it up so they are like, oh, there's some thieves going around here, and then he's like, oh, he has to save his father, and now they're best friends again.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we
This
do?
act is so foreseeable, I'm sorry.
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is...
Well, the only people who really know what's going on is me and Paimon, because he doesn't even know what these guys look like. He hasn't seen them before, so, well.
Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
Winky winky.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Who talks like that? Seriously.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
This is so embarrassing. I'm getting a second-hand embarrassment right now.
Away! Let us away!
Coming!
And off he goes.
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Coming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Cloud Retainer.
All is going to plan.
Ew. I thought I would never have to see this bird again now that she has a human form, but unfortunately here we are.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
Zhongli! Oh my god, what are you doing here?
Xiangli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
What? Oh my god, he's flying a kite. Who tells kite?
Good sir, please, listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
This is like the last way of how I would have thought that they would like involve him in the storyline. He's just standing there flying his kite. That's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm glad he's here.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Paimon, you good?
Oh.
That doesn't sound healthy. Here, take a peppermint, my friend.
Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
He's too old to catch on to that.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
He must have figured it all out by now. Is he just playing dumb on purpose?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
The god that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, Why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
It's so random that he's just suddenly here. Find a tea stall to rest at. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Who are we gonna run into next? Shao, perhaps? Is he also standing somewhere flying his kite, like maybe at Wangshu Inn? Maybe somewhere up there? Oh, that would be so funny. Would be a cute Easter egg if you would just like stand there if you walk by.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Wushu dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
See? He's made himself a name.
Oh, have you seen him perform?
I wanna see him perform.
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suami.
We're gonna see him perform probably in the cutscene.
Wushu dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Yeah.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on Wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to Wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
So, you're mad about introducing your child to fun things because they're still, while still technically being like a young adult, still enjoying those things. And then now you don't want him to be happy now because it perhaps doesn't make him happy in the future. What is going on?
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters.
Wait, who? Oh, Cloud Retainer?
Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Does she?
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. Oh, I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery?
Oh, sorry. Accidentally skipped.
The blink of an eye, you say. Do things change so quickly?
It's better to enjoy things while they're still the way they are, instead of like, oh, I've still got plenty of time doing this, and then things change, and you're like, why didn't I do this before?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
Just like a dictionary. Oh, there he is again.
Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't
Actually,
you?
it was Cloud Retainer's doing, not mine.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in miHoYo Harbor
He
anytime.
just made friends with them. Now, if they would have been real bandits...
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah. It's working, though. Don't be too quick to judge.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
What about you? Will you talk to him?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Good luck. We'll be rooting for you.
I'll do my best.
Oh, I'm so proud of him.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Looks like our dads have a bonding moment or something. They're besties.
Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
At least he caught onto it this time.
I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim
It'd be
sum.
funny if he would leave too now.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Awkward. Awkward. Oh, okay, we can't even spy in on them. You okay, buddy?
Should we sit?
Sure.
Okay, we can't even... Okay. Let's have these two enjoy their moment. More or less. It's gonna be awkward for sure. But it's gonna turn out alright. Cutscene? Question mark?
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Shao? Oh my god! Yeah, here he is.
Oh, you're here too?
Just shows up out of nowhere, he just does that.
I've been here the whole time?
Oh boy, he's so Shadow the Hedgehog. I love him, okay? He's so edgy. Looks so
A
silly.
ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
He's so cool.
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget?
He's enjoying it so much.
The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I can't remember really, but is this the first time that they're like actually interacting?
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Also, I don't think we've ever seen Xiao talking so casually, of like just being casual and stuff. But maybe that's just how comfortable he is around Zhongli.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Me and Paimon.
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was,
Awkward, yeah.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
It doesn't matter if we're going to win either way. Competition's not an important thing right now, yeah.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao?
Just makes me angry because I can't be the kite. Should be me flying around there.
Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you
Just
want.
kidding, I haven't done that thing since I was like 8 years old or something.
There's no need. Minogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
See you later, alligator. Now, how's it going over there? Still awkward. Still haven't even started talking.
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Sure.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
This is kind of relatable.
Sit, Shinha, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
Why are you here now? Read the room. This was your idea. Why are you going here?
No need. I'm not tired.
Awkward.
They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance.
This is so messy.
Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Okay. Oh my god, this is awkward.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Now they're gonna be like all sentimental and sappy just to like try to make them sentimental.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
The way she's making sure to talk extra loud and clearly so the people on the table next to them can hear everything she says.
Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Oh my god, I didn't even know she has a job. Like, I didn't know what Shenhe does. Like, she's just been there. Have we played her story? She doesn't have a story quest, right? She had, like, something that was kind of intertwined with, like, an interlude chapter or something.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other, it would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
It's still working.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
It's funny how everything they try is like going a total wrong way, but it's still working somehow.
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Okay, this is getting hilarious.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, best not have any just yet.
Gonna have a bonding moment over awkward people on the next table.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Gaming, I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before.
Oh.
But thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all?
Should we go away? Oh.
Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Now, what about you two? You guys are a mess for real.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier?
I guess I'm a mess as well. I'm just standing on their table.
I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Naturally. Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Okay. Oh, go to Liyue Harbor. Well, that would be a very long way to walk to, so let's just teleport over there. Because I think that this part of the event quest was going to be over soon-ish. Probably. I'm hoping. The video's been quite long. Where were we supposed to run into Hu Tao? I think when we bring back his father to... I forgot the name. The village in the new map. Oh, why do we have to talk to Charlotte now? She's not relevant right now. Okay, guess whatever.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
Okay, that's how she's related to this, I see.
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
Do they really do that
Is
before?
this person also involved in your plan?
And plans long over. Like, do they actually like talk about the topics before? I thought like they just ask the questions and then the other person has to come up with something immediately. She's a very important client.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Cloud Retainer.
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still
I
distracted.
thought the plan was done. Oh, Wushu dancing? No, talk to Shenyun. I thought there was a bird sitting here. There certainly is a bird here, though.
I take it that all is going well?
I guess so.
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shenhe appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontainians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose Mora on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. Whew. So, it's like this.
Like what?
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen.
Let's see if his plan is better than the plans Shenyun had before, so...
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Gone to the kite stall. Hell yeah. Let's go buy some. Oh. And are you?
Do your teas pair well with milk? What about sugar?
Can we skip that question?
Of course! You would much prefer that the teas be made plain, I suppose. Perhaps you could provide some descriptions of their flavor profiles during the interview.
Ah, no problem.
Noted. Now then, let's discuss tea box design, shall we? Recently, I've learned a lot about traditional Liyue motifs and their deeper meanings. I was thinking if there was some way to integrate these motifs into the design of the exterior packaging.
Now that's an interesting idea. If you ask me, I would probably...
Wow. That, was interesting. For sure. Definitely.
Hello again.
Hi there.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day.
What did we do?
She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah.
All right then, thank you.
Thank you.
Phew, it's done. Let's get down to business.
Let's go. And time is moving. Now it's that time.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Yeah, that's what I would say, but guys, this is what we're gonna do in the next episode when we will participate in the Lantern Rite. So I'm gonna say that's it for now, and see you in the next episode. Until then, Shazam. Bye bye.